Okay, greetings everyone. This is First and 2753 with the next episode of Geopolitical Simulator 4 Power and Revolution. Playing All Roads Lead to Delhi, India scenario. And I was just taking a look at the economy here. The economy is doing really well. $2.6 trillion. Growth rate is at 10%. Very good. Unemployment's at 4%. Which is healthy. Inflation is the only thing that's slightly high, but really nowhere near numbers I've seen in the past. I'm going to go ahead and try to do another tax reform, and I'm going to try to get this budget deficit ended. Hopefully before the end of the year, I think I can do it. But slow reforms here. We've been raising the company turnover tax, which I am going to continue to do here. And I've been only doing it 1% each time. I'm going to go ahead and try to get a 2% bump, which is a $36 billion budget influx into our budget. Let's see here. This is going to be tax reform. I think this is tax reform 3. So let's name it. Again, if anyone wants a reform named after them, and you are a Patreon, I've been trying to offer this. I've been trying to peddle this out. If you want something named after you, like a tax reform or something like that, and you donate to Patreon, I will, just let me know, and I will name the reform or the law after you. Here we go. Add to that, we're going to create the reform. With this reform, in order to get it through, it's very opposed by all parties here, especially the left wing. The left wing especially doesn't like that. That's weird. I thought the left wing would like it more than the right wing. I guess that's just my party that's backing me, right? Because this right wing party really doesn't like it too much. The Conservative Liberal Party is my party. Conservative Liberal. Yep. Company turnover tax. Oh no, this is how we win people over. We're gonna have to do a 2% company tax reduction down to 26, which is gonna help the economy. That'll probably create more jobs. Tax reform, attach that. That will appease the right wing. And the Conservative Liberal Party is now actually for it, 60%. And the League of Pioneering Democrats is for it. Excuse me. Sorry, no more editing on YouTube. I can't edit that cough out. And to appease the left, we're going to go to employee Social Security payments. We're going to reduce that tax 2%. Attach that one. And we are at 55 here, and I believe if I lower the inheritance tax by 1% here, attach that to the bill, I'll still have close to 30 billion, and we are just over 55.5. This number does concern me because sometimes when it is 55.5, it doesn't actually go over. Excuse me. Coughing a lot today. But I'm gonna go into political parties. Let me see. Wait a minute. I think if I encourage party leaders, they might be able to get everyone. So 55% foreign group of sovereign radicals. That's not a huge number. League of Pioneering Democrats. I think that's going to be a target. Let's go to that party head. Political party. Center right. League of Pioneering Democrats. He's probably for it. He seems to like me. But I wonder if I can get him to encourage his party to be for it at all. That is what I'm interested in. Okay. What about on the left side? Any big parties on the left that are almost with us? Who are these guys? League of Social Democrats. 22 seats. 60%, 60%. These guys are really against us here. I guess I'll meet with the League of Social Democrats, and I'll meet with the group of Sovereign Radicals to hopefully forge a coalition on this bill and ensure that it goes over. Extreme right is the group of Sovereign Radicals. Meet with them. And Center left. It's the League of Social Democrats. He does not like me. Maybe we should bribe him or something like that. There we go. Okay. I could probably give him like a national medal or something like that, right? Maybe that'll win him over. To deal with some of the backlash, even though our popularity is 100, we might experience some riots. So I'm gonna go ahead and up the police budget again. I'm gonna up it $1 billion. I think we're about like 29 billion. That'll put us about 28 billion. That's still like almost half the deficit. Public safety, we want to up that. Cybersecurity task force, always good to try to take opportunity to up that. And the big one is going to be local district police, I think. Let's up that. 650. I said $1 billion, right? Political police, I don't want to increase. Internal affairs. Department. Reduce that corruption a little bit. Security and Exchange Commission, monitor that. And let's use some money to increase the Cyber Task Force a little bit more. Myself? What about, instead of myself, public safety? Highway Patrol. I'm not too worried about them. That's good. Cyber Task Force up a bunch. Okay, let's go ahead and increase those budget guidelines there. $1 billion for security. That should counter the riots. Police and security. And I am still experiencing inflation. So I'm going to go ahead and lower the interest rate 1%. Oh no, raise it 1% to 8. And that's at 5.71. Alright, let's see how this goes. Interest rate increased. We got some meetings coming up this week, and then we're just going to try to run. I'm going to try to run this episode to the end of the second quarter, because I know I've been moving kind of slowly here. So first, let's just speed it up and get to those meetings, I guess. And we'll see how there are, what kind of repercussions we have here. There we go. A lot of action. Riots in the cities. Social. Old folks love it. Security loves it. Purchasing power and employment love it. Social's down. That's why the left doesn't like it. Industry is down because of, what do you call it? Because of the company turnover tax. But,
your politics are on the right track. At last, the fatherland is ahead who tackles the problems head on.
Very good. Army's with me.
The rebels have set up a barricade.
Barricades, rebels.
Fighting has begun. Some of our side have been wounded, but...
Our police stink, but they're getting better.
The rioters have taken...
Alright.
The rioters have...
Rioters are taking over everything here.
The rioters have...
what do we got here?
We are awaiting your instructions to direct operations.
Okay, let's direct these operations first. Balance of power is not really big. Let's bring in police reinforcements as always. That's a no-brainer. And let me just take a look. There's nobody here. This is pretty weak. Okay, we could probably arrest most of these guys pretty easily. I don't even need... the reinforcements, really. Let's meet with this guy. Those orders have been given.
I didn't come
Lithuania. I'm not big on Lithuania. Russia's an ally,
this
so I don't really want to deal
contract,
too much with these
as you will
people.
see, is profitable for both our countries.
What do you have? Beef. We could probably use more beef, even though Indians aren't supposed to consume beef. I guess some of them do. I wonder if that would have negative religious connotation. This doesn't seem to help out my economy too much. I am going to refuse this deal. What about if I don't really want to deal with you. I'm not going to deal with you. End meeting. I just met with you not to insult you. Because sometimes when you do refuse a meeting, it does have a negative impact on your popularity. Alright, I think this riot has gone much better than the ones in the past. So I feel like our
We
police
have
forces
subdued the rebel movement.
have been upgraded. Let's see here. Recruitment
The
for the
National
defense is still an issue. I need to have more troops. Okay, here's my guy. This guy likes me. Probably going to be voting for me anyways. A lot of information here. High alcohol tolerance. Well, let's offer him a drink of champagne.
I'd be happy to. That's what we call entertaining.
And tell him his leaders can grab
No,
him.
honestly, I'm not very fond of compliments.
Oh, he doesn't like the compliment. So I won't tell him he's radiant. He was heterosexual. Support him to encourage this one.
I'm sorry, but we still disagree on some
Really?
points.
Interesting. Well, I'm not going to do anything. What's his corruption level here? I don't want to be bribing people. Interest in politics. Moral character. It's not horrible. I'm not going to bribe him. End the meeting. I did what I could. We've got 2 more meetings to go, political leaders, and hopefully we can sway them to vote for our deal. Wish there was a way to, like, campaign for your laws. Nope. Head of state. Here's a meeting. She is greener now. Maybe she likes this law.
I'd be happy to.
Okay, you are charming.
Thanks. That's really
Okay, so now she kind of likes me. Okay. Now let's see if she'll vote for this.
I'm sorry, but we still disagree on some
Come
points.
on! You know what I should have done? I should have had them support something that was more in favor, because these are right-wing people, and the turnover tax. What if they would support cutting the company tax?
No problem. That's what I was
Yes! That's what I'm talking about. Support that. I wonder if that matters at all. And then let's support the inheritance tax cut.
thinking. No problem. That's what I was thinking.
They're already attached. I wonder if this will garner more support. I don't know. I don't know if that actually will work. Publicize a movement. I don't know really what this does. Let's go on. Okay.
It's true that the blow cannot really be described as fatal. 2 arrests.
We're not arresting enough people. What do you think? You hate me. This is a left-wing person. Champagne?
I'd be happy to.
Okay. He doesn't hate me, but he doesn't like me.
That's the way it is. And you? Your family, your neighbors?
They
Are
compliment.
they okay?
Let's get him to encourage support on this law.
No problem. I intended to do so.
Beautiful. And then support this one.
No problem. I wasn't planning to, but I'll do anything to make you happy.
Nice. Now that should hopefully sway people, maybe. I don't know if it will or not. I don't know if that matters or not, but it is a function in the game, so I assume it should matter. It went up 0.2%. I'll check it in like a day or two. Let's fire away here and try to get through this. Get through the passage of this bill. Get through the quarter. And we'll be getting much closer to a budget surplus. Happiness declines. No. Nonsense. What's going on with those roads that I built? Did they end up getting built? Oh, who's this? This is Bangladesh. Offer them
I'm
financial
listening
aid.
carefully. How much would this aid amount to?
Fire away.
Thank you for your precious support.
There it is. Alright. Support a right-wing group in Bangladesh. Journalist kidnapped by Azerbaijan by Azerbaijanis fighters for democracy. One of our nationalists, one of our nationals, a journalist, was hijacked. Local terrorist group claimed responsibility for the abduction and are prepared to broadcast a communique. They should not delay in contacting us. I don't know if I can deal with Azerbaijan at all. We are friendly with them, and they have oil, I think. Let's have a meeting. See if that does anything. I doubt it.
One of my men succeeded in infiltrating Key Center.
Agent infiltration. Let's go back to our security services. That's not what it is. Secret Service. There it is. Back to Secret Service. Hit these terrorist groups. Infiltrate. Organization being dismantled. Indian Communist Group. Cybersecurity. Citizens awareness. That would cost 20 million. The last campaign was run in March. We got time, I think. Sit-in demonstration. What's going on here? Old folks, the economy. Did it pass?
The vote was held and the reform was adopted.
Nice. That's going to be a huge budget surplus.
I think you're doing a good job.
I don't even need her
And
to...
you're hardworking. A good role model for young people.
Let's have her take out a party card. I don't need her endorsement, really. My popularity...
I think you're
She loves me. She's one of the most popular people in the game, the oldest person. Usually, at least, in the older versions. I don't know about the 2008 version. Alright, and more riding. Expected. What do we got here? There's two situations. Whoa! This is a sit-in, and it will appear on television. Try to deal with that. That's 99,000 from the Social Labor League. I just cut your Social Security payments. Indian Social Front. Appear on television for them. And we'll make an appeal. And we'll see what they can do. What is that?
Your television appearance did not receive
There's a
lot-
flop.
Your television appearance was watched attentively, as usual. Now it seems the demonstrators are divided in their opinions.
A little bit of a divided appeal there.
Our infiltrated agent was spotted and murdered.
Jeez.
It's true that the blow cannot really be described as fatal. 2 arrests.
We're not getting enough dismantlement here. Several fights took place today. Produced 11 injuries. Huh. President of Azerbaijan. Coffee.
No thanks.
He's got an ulcer.
Very kind.
Love your country. Human rights. What can we do about buying oil from you? I don't know what the world price of oil is. Jeez. $85. I don't think we'll come close to a price agreement. Oh, we signed it. Alright, so a little cheaper oil, I guess. That's good enough for now. We'll be importing oil. Not enough, though. We still have a lot more to import. But I guess that'll help. No, I don't want to give her champagne. I guess I'll give her champagne.
I'd be happy to.
How old is she? 107. Oh my
That's
god.
what we call entertaining.
Okay.
You're gonna make...
Charming. No. You'll bury us all.
That's really kind of you.
And... Take out a party card.
Okay, if it makes you happy.
Perfect. She's now a member of our political party. Swayed her. I don't think I need anything else. Very good. Down to one. Oh no, still got the 2 rides. Looks like half of them are gone now.
You're really...
Another compliment from her.
The movement seems to be blowing itself out.
Good.
The movement seems to be blowing...
Good.
The sit-in begins to run out of steam.
Good.
The majority of the demonstrators...
One of my men succeeded in infiltrating these.
Yes, I need better training here. Budget. That's maxed out. Alright, 8 days has ended that. Looks like there's fighting going on in the north. 47,300. All that's left there. And the budget deficit is down to 30 billion. Alright, beautiful. Alright, so the goal is really to eliminate the budget deficit by the end of the year, and then I will be able to cut taxes on other things to grow the economy, as well as invest in infrastructure. So that's really my ultimate goal. Get rid of the deficit. Once you get rid of the deficit, you can start paying the debt down. Once you start paying the debt down, you actually will further get rid of the deficit. You'll increase your surplus once you do that. No, I'm not interested in that.
The national defense does...
And then you even have more money to
It's
spend.
true that the blow cannot really be described as fatal. 2 arrests.
What is with this 2 arrest nonsense? Afghan president, coffee.
Sure. Try that with...
Alright, let's see what we got here. I wish I could, like, support them. There was an option to support them with terrorism. Let's see if we can't purchase something from them. I don't know what they got. If they got anything. Oh, they don't have any of that. Maize. They don't have anything. They should have some, like, precious metals. Copper. Nope. No, I don't think they have anything. They have nothing. Cancel that. I will propose a non-aggression pact with you. And they refuse. Alright, get out of there.
One of my men succeeded in...
Go ahead. Okay. So yeah, get rid of that deficit. Start paying down your debt. As you pay down your debt payments decrease. And then you have more money to...
One of my men succeeded in infiltrating key
use
center.
to pay for tax cuts, as well as invest in the economy and further grow the economy even more. That's really the ultimate goal of my economic strategy. Take about a year to get the budget in order, start driving a surplus, pay down the debt.
The theory that says if E1 doesn't like E2
Yeah, I'm gonna
and
meet them.
E2
Pay down the debt, and then start using that surplus to improve everything. That's my approach. I know there's other approaches out there. There's a more conservative or neoliberal approach, just cut taxes and grow the economy. But the problem with that one is it often leads to inflation, is what I don't really like. And our growth is at 11%. Our inflation is up to 6. I gotta do something with that interest rate again. So we already have good growth. Hike this up to 10. And the inflation is already, flying. What is this? Disaster in Nepal. Still waiting for that estimation. Again, they don't tell you how much you need to send. Oh, come on, get that out of there. Get to the end of the quarter before this episode's over. That is my goal. I probably could just do the fast forward button, but that sometimes is like slower. I feel like. Alright, flying through this month. Partial dismantlement. Oh, did this actually work?
It's true that the blow cannot really be described
No.
as fatal.
Take a look at the economy. That's insane. 11% growth. That is insane. Meeting with the ultra liberals in Bhutan.
I'm listening carefully.
Ultra
How much would this
liberal
aid amount
democratic.
to?
They're supposed to be right wing. Fire away.
Thank you for your precious support.
It's true that the blow cannot really be described as...
Get out of here. Okay, let's go. Get to the end of this month. I want to see what the results are. We are probably going to have to issue some debt. $30 billion deficit still. I think in the next quarter, though, we go for another one of those big ones, and we'll almost get rid of the entire debt. We survived this one with the riots and the police. Get through this quarter, and in the next quarter, we'll do another one, and then maybe a smaller one.
It's true that the blow cannot really be described as fatal.
Maybe a smaller one before the year's over, and hopefully that'll give me a total budget surplus going into next year. Pay down the debt for a year probably, and then start using the rest of the surplus money, the extra surplus money, to build up the infrastructure and get those highways, because that's part of the series goal, is to connect all these all these cities.
Sure. Very.
All these guys have negative human rights issues. Let's propose a military alliance with you. Non-aggression. Yes! I want to get access to your territory. Let's get support even. Nah, alright. Can I create a sales deal? Buy something from you, maybe. I don't even know what this is. We got plenty of it. Fuel. We got plenty of fuel. Natural gas. We need natural gas. They got cheap natural gas. Let's try to get a deal on this. 342. And I'm hoping that this will drive down the inflation. $24. Nice deal from that natural gas. Okay. Good. That's good. Okay, Uzbekistan and Azerbaijan purchase deals. Hoping to slow down the inflation. I hope. Lower prices. I hope that works. What about the roads? I was looking at roads. I wanted to look at roads before. Are the roads constructed? I think this is connected. It looks like that has worked. We've connected New Delhi to the ocean pretty much. So that highway construction project is done. The United States just created a new space program. It has never been done until now. The US IO, is that where they're going? You can consult with them, perhaps create a budget proposal in order to participate. The impact on science as well as the press will be very interesting. That's interesting. Can we participate? Will they want us to participate? Could be good diplomacy with the United States. IO. There's IO. That's the US program. Participate in the program. Amount financed by other partners, 85%. They don't really have enough yet. I guess I'll match them. Could offer to match them. 140. Commit this country to a level of expenditure, relations between partner countries. This will enhance relations between partner countries. And if the program is successful, heads of state will benefit from increased popularity. Okay. European states have proposed 1%. We're offering 15. See if anyone else joins. I guess they accepted it, right? I think I'm meeting with this guy.
Sure. Very.
Non-aggression. No. Alright, never mind. Alright, this should be the end of the quarter. India has no more astronauts. We do not have a fully trained astronaut. Training methods proven inadequate to train and maintain elite core. I gotta do something about that. There's the issues
Our
of
fiscal
debt,
performance in the last quarter is poor,
which is a lot less than last time. And And they want to meet now? Okay, we'll meet with them. But I think that's it for this episode. We got to the end of the quarter. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did. Share with friends. I haven't got a lot of people sharing too much. But definitely continue to comment. I always appreciate the comments. And if you'd like to support me on Patreon, you can find the link in the description. Thank you for watching. See you in the next episode.